Hello everyone, how are you doing? I hope that you are doing so very well. Why yes, this is a Lion King shirt. You can't really see it, but it's here. It's from when I went to see the Lion King musical in Nashville and it was so good. Disney, Broadway shows in general, my jam. In this video I'm going to be talking about the books I'm going to read in September. This video is sponsored by Jeffrey Storm, author of Progeny of Gods, which I am reading this month, and I'll tell you about it when I get there. The first book that I already read this month and will be filming a video about very soon. I know you're all surprised. It's Queen of Shadows by Sarah J. Maas, and you'll have to wait till my video to hear my thoughts. You can look at Goodreads, I have a couple things there, but my full thoughts will be coming in a video very, very soon. This is just a continuation of the Throne of Glass series. It is the fourth book in the series. If you haven't heard about this book yet, just go look up the summary of Throne of Glass. There you go, that's it. I can't really say much about this book without spoiling the entire series. The next book that I'm currently reading is The Red Pyramid by Rick Riordan. This is similar to the Percy Jackson series, except it's with Egyptian gods, and the Egyptian gods aren't like the parents of the kids that are the main characters of this book. It's a little bit different, but mythology. I'm this far, so maybe done by the time this video gets posted, who knows? If I get to the other two books in this trilogy this month, I will definitely read them as well, but I'm not sure I'll get there, so I'm not going to include them in the TBR. The next three books I got from the library, kind of on a whim. The first book is Four by Veronica Roth. I never bought this, and I wasn't super interested in reading it, but then I saw it at the library and I was like, alright, it's calling to me. It's stories from Four's perspective from Divergent and the other books. Exciting life. The next book that I'm gonna read is The Wicked and the Divine by a bunch of people. They're all there. Gillen, McKelvey, Wilson, Cowles. Lots of people. I've heard mixed things about this, but better things about volume 2, and it's a graphic novel, so it's not gonna take me that long to read, so I'm excited to get to this. Seems really interesting, and the art looks beautiful. And let's be real, that's what I'm here for mostly, the art. The next book I picked up was Before I Fall by Lauren Oliver. It's about a girl who dies and has 7 chances to live that last day over and over again. That's what I've gathered from the blurb, but I don't know a lot about it. I just know about the Delirium series, so I was like, Lauren Oliver, I think I'll pick it up. Looks interesting, let's do it. The next couple books I'm going to talk about are books that I'm going to read for the BookTube Buddy-a-thon. I am doing this with My Little Bookshelf Kenya. I'm so excited. There's just a bunch of different challenges and it's all centered around buddy reads. I'll link the announcement video down below. The first book that I'm gonna read is My Life Next Door by Huntley Fitzpatrick. This is a book that Kenya has rated 5 stars and that's one of the challenges, and I'm so excited to read this. Thanks Penguin for sending me this for review. It's basically about a girl falling in love with the boy next door. Contemporaries are my jam, so I have been wanting to read Huntley Fitzpatrick books forever because she writes contemporaries, and I'm so excited to finally have the chance to do that. Yas, My Life Next Door. The next book that I've got is Shakespeare's Star Wars by Ian Dosher. This was on my TBR for last month, didn't get to it, so now I'm gonna read it for the Buddy-a-thon. This is her favorite color, that's what this book is for, and I'm just super excited for this. Next, I've got a book she picked for me out of 3 different books, and that is The Rhythmist by Brandon Sanderson. This has been sitting on my shelf for like a year, so I am excited to finally read it. I love Brandon Sanderson. Mistborn trilogy is bae. I am excited for more fantasy, and it's young adult fantasy, I believe, from Brandon Sanderson. Next, I'm going to be reading Finnegan of the Rock by Melina Marchetta. I'm getting this from the library, and I have heard great things from so many people about this, so I'm super pumped to read it. We're gonna read this one together. This is gonna be our buddy read. To be honest, I only know that this is a fantasy, and a lot of people have raved about it. I don't know much else. And the last book I'm going to read for the Buddy Readathon is Progeny of Gods by Jeffrey Storm. How Jeffrey described this to me is Kingdom Hearts meets Star Wars, which was like, I'm already hooked by that, but it is a science fantasy kind of book. Sounds so interesting. Thank you, Jeffrey, for sending this to me, and there will be a review on this coming as well, so you can look forward to that. The last book that I'm going to read this month that I forgot to talk about before I talked about the Buddy Readathon books is Crazy Love by Frances Chan. I have already started this, I'm like halfway through, and I'm so pumped to finish it. I've already been challenged, already loving it, so good. And there you have it. That is my TBR for this month. I'm super excited about it. Let me know down below what you are most excited or least excited to read this month. Thank you so much for watching it, and I'll see you next time. Bye. Alright y'all, I'm at a time crunch. We gotta do this. We gotta do this thing. Oh my gosh, it's a monster. Haha!